Two different people in two different situations told someone very close to me that I come across like I think I'm above everyone else. When I heard that, weirdly enough, I smiled. You smiling in of itself kind of proved their point right. You are a psychopath. Holy hell. Because you know what? It does sound like exactly like someone that an arrogant person would do. Not too long ago, I was the complete opposite of this. A year and a half ago, I was the complete opposite of this. It is something that I definitely reference all the time, where I second guessed everything. I waited, I shrunk myself in situations where I should have taken up space. I should have exerted myself. Confidence wasn't really something that I had, it was more so not something I ever really showed to people. It wasn't the first thing people would say about me. So I kind of in turn made a decision at some point to just bet on myself and fully commit to goals that probably sound delusional to most people. And as a result, something did shift. Here's what nobody tells you about building that kind of belief in yourself: it's that it doesn't come out clean at first. And this is something that I am continuously learning the more that I do this and exert this self onto me. The same energy that's pushing me forward, that's been making me work harder. You see me right now. I'm studying for the MCAT. I'm looking at the physics right now, thermodynamics, Um, this same work that's making me work harder, going through the entire prerequisites for med school in one singular year, doing volunteering, shadowing, all of this stuff, that's making me feel like I'm supposed to be somewhere great. It comes out very raw, very unfiltered, and it's apparently coming across as an ego to people who don't know me, who have every right to make that claim. They don't know me, they don't know what I'm up to. And when I bring it up, even when I talk about it, they still don't know me. So they have every right to say, oh, yeah, yeah, this guy's got an ego. What I actually want, like genuinely, what I have been craving for is to be someone who warms up a room, a leader, the kind of person that when you're around them, you feel like you're more capable and not less. Not someone people walk away from thinking, who does he think he is? And that's the goal. Unfortunately, very clearly, I'm not there yet. But I think there's something very important in not running from this phase. And it's that because the traits that make someone a great leader, whether you have conviction, presence, not apologizing for taking up space, these are the same exact traits that when they're still being developed, they look exactly like arrogance. If you have the ability to warm up a room, you have the exact same amount of capabilities to leave it ice cold. And kind of me learning that capability so far in these situations has made me truly feel like that I'm not that person from a year and a half ago. I don't have to be that person from a year and a half ago. It doesn't have to be my personality, that part of me where I was dealing with some of the worst moments of my entire life. I'm in that part of this development of an origin story right now where instead of being embarrassed by those critics and those judgments by people who had every right to say those things, I think the move is to just be honest about it, to stay hungry, to stay convicted, to start directing this energy that I have outward instead of just wearing it. I don't think the answer is humility based off of what had happened in these very simple situations. In the sense of just dialing back what I believe about myself, I don't want to do that. I've in a position in my life where I never thought people would ever say that about me. People would always say that I'm a very warm person, I'm very extroverted, very funny, but I've never in my life until this particular phase of my life that's supposed to be seen as very bad is to me, I'm being told things about myself as a description that I never thought people would ever say about me. He thinks he's above people, he's high of himself, he's better than people. I've never heard those from people before. So I just need to learn how to make the people around me feel what I feel. And that's the difference between ego and leadership. And that's what I'm working on.